contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the X Division Championship of the World. About to make his way to the ring, being led by Desire. From the Isle of Samoa, he weighs in at 248 pounds. He is the current, reigning, and defending X Division Champion of the World, Sonny
Sonny Siaki, the reigning X Division champion, set to defend that title belt against a young man who has certainly earned this title shot.
And his opponent, he weighs in at 162 pounds. From Brooklyn, New York, he is the challenger and the #1 contender for the X Division Champion of the World, the Amazing Red.
Well, Mike, I hope he took that talk from Dusty Rhodes to heart, because tradition needs a big victory right here.
Yeah, what great timing on the part of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, in an effort to gain unity, in an effort to get the NWA locker room together, get everybody on the same page, which obviously that's what the NWA is going to need after what we witnessed earlier tonight at the top of the program. The abduction, as Dusty Rhodes called it, certainly taken from the TNA Asylum by force against his own will. Russo and Operation Sex taking Jeff Jarrett out of the TNA Asylum to who knows where. Like Russo said, we got the leader. We got the champion of the NWA.
They've got their leader right now, and it's going to take the rest of these guys to step up. Unbelievable chance here for Amazing Red, but I'm going to tell you something, and as exciting as Red is, and you know I'm a big Amazing Red fan. Always have been. How can you not be?
Yeah, get in line. Get in line and join the rest of the world.
But he is going up against a physical specimen in Siaki, and I don't know if the size is... Oh, beautiful! Dodge maneuver by Red!
And he's going to fly!
Here he comes! Yeah!
What dive by Red onto Siaki, and now who has the last laugh, Siaki?
It's on, Mike! It's on!
And Red is going to bring it! Series of right hands, rocks Siaki, sends him back into the ring. What's he going to follow up with?
Not only is this for tradition against Sports Entertainment Extreme, this was the X Division title. That was unreal!
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors take over by Red. Charges into the corner. Caught him with that sort of delayed reaction drop kick. Not much delayed reaction there. Caught him with the spin kick. 2 and Siaki rolled the shoulder, and I think all of a sudden the level of respect that Sonny Siaki has for Amazing Red just went up about 100 notches.
I'll tell you what, how could it not? This guy is something else. We've seen him go against the best. One of the greatest matches we've ever seen here at NWA TNA was his victory over the great AJ Styles. And I'll tell you what, if you could take AJ Styles on a 2-time X Division champ, you've got just as good a chance or better against Sonny Siaki.
The missile drop kick grazed Siaki. Only allowed Red to get the 2 count. And now Siaki uses the power, uses the strength, reverses him into the ropes, now takes him, and where's he going to put him?
Oh!
Wow, what force, what impact, what snap out of the fireman's carry as he drove Red straight down to the mat. We talked about the weight advantage, the power and size advantage that he has, and he sure used it that time. Slow to cover, and gets just a 2 count on Red.
You know he's going to try to ground Red. You have to. It's the only way to beat him. But Siaki's the guy to do it. Hey, let's face it, we've seen him beat some great professionals here. We've seen him take on Jerry Lynn. We've seen him take on Kid Cash.
Back to the power game. Releases Red, sends him right into that top steel cable, follows up with another 2 count on the pin attempt. He goes right back for another pin, does the X Division champ.
As always, though, keep your eye on Desire. We've seen her benefit Siaki so many times in matches. A lot of people feel that she's, gained him victories he didn't deserve. So
there's no question about that. We've seen that on several occasions where her interference has either allowed Siaki to win the championship belt or in recent weeks to retain that title against the top challengers here on NWA TNA. As you take a close-up look at Desire cheering on her man, Sonny Siaki. And I guess Sports Entertainment Extreme, Vince Russo.
And you know Russo knew what he was doing. I mean, ever since he's done it, Siaki has not lost his belt. He is the reigning X Division champion, and you can't take that away from him. Oh!
way to fight back. And follows that up with another move. It's all about putting those series of moves together for Amazing Red. Not only to take the advantage on Sonny Siaki, but also to keep him off balance. Siaki,
here he comes.
Slow to get up on the floor. Red measuring
right
him.
Here.
Perfect timing. Faked him out that time. Lands on the ring apron and caught him. Siaki has him.
Right
here to the broadcast table. He just whipped him face first.
Man, Siaki just caught him mid-stride and just slammed him into the table. Red is down. I'll tell you something.
Yeah, there's no question Red is down. But how many times have we seen this resilient youngster, this great 20-year-old from Brooklyn, New York, fight back against all odds? We've seen it so many times you can't count him out.
I'll tell you what, though, Mike, he was thrown into that table with such force.
It knocked the table back about a foot.
I was getting ready to say. Oh, man.
Right out here in front of us, Siaki puts the boots to Red.
And you know a mastermind like Russo has got Siaki prepared for this.
Positioning that X Division title right here. Whoa! Face first right into the belt.
I guess he said if you want the belt, here it is. And planted it right in his face.
Smart move by the champ. Siaki rolls under the bottom rope, breaks the count from referee Rudy Charles, directs his attention back to the challenger, Amazing Red, and now drives him face first into the steel steps. First it was the broadcast table, then the championship belt, and now the steel steps, and Red's in trouble.
Mike, you've got to admire the game plan. Siaki is focused. He's not out there trying to outfly Red. He's not out there trying to impress the crowd with the death-defying moves that Red does. He is just grounding him, just brutally beating him, slamming him into the table, slamming him into the stairs.
And not only does he have great strategy, and not only does he have a great game plan, he's executing it to perfection just like that move.
You know, I have to be honest, and I have heard rumblings of this. Thought it might be over.
No.
Siaki feels he's not getting any respect. And of course, a lot of it has to do with the way he's won some of his matches, but all in all, he's an incredible competitor, and I think he wants to show everybody and earn the respect that he deserves today.
Another effort to ground Red, this surfboard hold applied by Siaki, and you notice that he puts the knee right between the shoulder blades of Amazing Red and then pulls back on the arms. 2 pressure points.
And it numbs the arms too, and
fans in attendance here at the Asylum certainly showing their support very vocally.
Man.
Red tries to mount a comeback, but he runs right into the big boot, the big kick from Siaki.
I'll tell you what, that quieted the crowd as they got into the Go Red Go chants that have been made famous here at the Asylum. Shoot, I've even gotten involved and got on the table and screamed at the guy. It's something, but he has got to somehow reach down, Mike, and find something that he doesn't have right now.
Siaki back to the power game. High elevation. Has the vertical suplex. And then just hangs Red out to dry. Drops him stomach first right across that top table with the front suplex and right back to the attack and right back to the cover. Yeah, referee Rudy Charles needs to notice here that Siaki was outside the ring also when he was making the pin attempt.
Have you ever seen Sonny Siaki so in control before? I mean, he is absolutely...
Yeah, it's all about the game plan and the strategy that you talked about earlier. He came into this matchup knowing exactly what he wanted to do against Amazing Red, and other than the flurry by Red in the opening minutes of this matchup, it has been all Sonny Siaki. Yes. Red in a precarious position. Hooked up there on the top.
Oh, man.
Going to try and fight off the much larger Siaki, and does.
Now it's Red's turn. This is his game right here. Oh.
Now he's got the chance. Off the foot. No, only 2. Everyone here in the Asylum anticipating that Amazing Red was going to follow up that high-risk move with the pin, and he was only able to get to it. Look how quickly Siaki gets to his feet. But look at the fire in Red, fighting back with right hands.
This kid never ceases to amaze anybody here.
Going to try and roll through here.
Yes! Here's the 1, 2, no!
He escapes.
I'll tell you what, though, Siaki has got to be confused right now because the momentum has completely turned. Oh, wait a minute!
Desire hooks him. No! The Siaki lips. She hooked him from outside. He hit the move.
Again! winning.
Here's the pin. Here's one. Here's two.
No, he fought it out. Oh, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. There is justice in this world, Mike.
The look on the face of Sonny Siaki tells the whole story. Shock and amazement that Red could avoid the pin, sends him off into the corner. Got the boot up. Rolls through.
Oh,
great leg.
yes!
He hit standing shooting.
Two. He's got it.
Oh, no, only two with the Red Star Press. Is he going to go to the top?
Here we go.
He's going to go for the infrared. Slow to get to the corner. Trying to get his wind. Trying to get his breath. Red into the top.
Siaki just
took the leg
pulled
of the
down. Oh, again.
He was going for the infrared and Desire hooked him.
Did you see how Siaki pulled Rep Willie Charles down to give Desire that move? An opportunity and all. There it is.
Calls that the Siaki lips now.
No! No! No!
The winner of the match, and still X-Division Champion of the World, Sonny
No!
Siaki.
Well, he did it again. You're right. What a performance it was by Amazing Red, even in defeat. But the combination of the power and size of Siaki, and certainly the interference on the part of Desire, turned this match in the favor of Sonny Siaki. He hits the Siacalypse now, and he gets the pin, and he gets the win to retain the X Division gold.
Again, you can't tell me that Vince Russo didn't know what he was doing when he paired these two. Every time somebody gets an advantage on Siaki, there's Desire there to take it away. Did you notice how...
Well, Desire started this by pushing Red.
Cost him his title shot. So many people just knew it was going to happen right here.
Check this out.
There's Trinity.
And Kid
Cash.
And here we go. Great dual drop kicks. What a pairing this has been in recent weeks. Kid Cash and Trinity.
I'll tell you what, they come to the aid of Amazing Red. More tradition right here.